Just let me get the book. 1 second.
No, I'll just tell you, sir. You should be able to make out.
Yeah, tell me. Yeah.
There is something where we'll have to identify which vibhakti and also change it to the vibhakti which they have asked for. So there is a word called buddhimattam.
Okay.
Buddhimattam. So I couldn't make this out.
See now, buddhi matta. Right?
Yeah.
See, we should clearly understand that this is Dvitiya Vibhakti Ekavadam of a Strilinga Padam.
Oh, okay.
Right? Because it's buddhi matta, no? So what is the sentence?
No, there's no sentence. It's just a word which is given.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, sir.
What is given? Nothing else.
So it's like Rama Rame Rama saying Buddhimattam.
Acha. Buddhimatta.
Mattam. That is how it is.
Buddhimatta becomes an akara, the Strilinga word.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
So Buddhimattam will become a Dvitiya Vibhakti Ekavachana Padam of an akara, the Strilinga word.
So Prathama Vibhakti will be Buddhimatta.
Buddhimatta, very nice. Buddhimatta is like intellect. So you have.
So the way it is formed, I got confused. Seems to indicate it is Bahuvachanam. That is why I was a bit. Can you hear me, sir? Hello? Hello? Sir, can you hear me, see me? Hello?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't know. Suddenly everything got restarted.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. You're saying something. Actually, I was talking to myself for a couple of minutes.
Oh, sorry.
The whiteboard was on, so I didn't know.
So okay. It says, it seems to indicate it is Bahuvachanam. That's how I got confused.
No, I don't get it. What it is? How does it become Bahuvachanam?
I mean, the way the exercise is formed, it indicates it's Bahuvachanam.
Okay. It's a Dvitiya Vibhakti Ekavachanam.
Okay, sir.
Right?
What does it?
Buddhima is intellect.
Okay.
The capacity of the buddhi is the buddhimatta.
Okay, sir. Okay, that is fine. Then there is a word Yathodaharanam Kriyapadam Vibhajya Vakyani Punaha Likhata. In the Vibhajya, they have exercise on
Vibhajya Prayoga. We have done Vibhajya Prayoga, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. In that, I didn't understand the meaning of this sentence. Nirupakaha Nepathye Kathayati.
Yes.
What is it?
Kathayati is to relate, no?
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Nirupakaha.
Who's Nirupakaha?
The nirupakaha is the commentator.
Okay.
In a drama, there is generally a nirupakaha is a person who is the voice which you hear in the background and which gives you an introduction of what is going to unfold.
Yeah.
Right?
And
That is, he is the nirupaka. Naipatye, it is the in the background.
Okay.
The naipatya is background. So in the background, this man who is narrating the story or whatever of a drama,
Okay, sir.
So kathanam karoti, kathayati.
Yeah, that I have got, sir. That I have got. I just understand the meaning of nirupakaha and nepatye.
Nepatye is in the background.
Okay, sir.
Right?
Okay, sir.
Wondering why this thing is asking me for code and what not.
Code some issue.
Don't understand this. Just 1 minute. I'll get this whiteboard started. 1 minute.
No problem.
Something I don't know. Just for using one whiteboard, there is a code and whatnot. Are you able to see the screen?
Yes, sir. But this got a lot of tiles.
Yeah. Now I brought the.
Now it's saying loading board content.
Yes. Okay. So you are able to see the screen, right? Okay. Great. Okay, good, fine. I was very funny, but still I have no choice. Okay, let's continue with our book.
Okay,
fine.
Sir.
So today we begin with our Gita Sopanam Dvitiya Bhagaha.
Yes.
Right?
This I'm not able to see anything, sir. I mean, like, are you writing something? It's got some red dots.
No. Okay, forget it. I mean, I don't know why these whiteboards are not working. Anyway, I will resolve it later.
Okay.
Yeah. Give me a moment. Okay. So we have studied vibhaktis of achanta words, right? In the last book, right?
Yeah.
We only concentrated on achanta words.
Right.
Correct.
Right.
We also did upapada vibhaktis, some kind of upapada vibhaktis. What I mean by upapada vibhaktis, along with certain words, you have certain vibhaktis to be used.
Yeah.
Right. So we said saha yoge tritiya, madhye yoge shashti, right? Vina yoge dvitiya or tritiya or panchami. So certain words automatically bring the use of certain vibhaktis.
Yes.
Right? There need not be any karakatvam.
Yeah.
There need not be a sense.
Right.
See, we simply take it as given by Panini. That's it.
Right.
We don't think what is the karakatvam. You get what I mean by karakatvam is whether he is the one who is doing the action, is the location, is there a separation, is there something given to somebody, is there something taken from somebody, is something used as an upakaranam. None of these things we are asking, or we are even, there is no need to think of that, because Panini straight away says use, if there is saha, along with the saha use tritiya, done.
Yeah.
Finish.
Yeah.
Correct. So we are going to study more upapada vibhaktis. There are many upapada vibhaktis in this language, right?
Okay.
So most of them we are going to study in this book now, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Please let's begin. Yeah. First chapter.
Yeah. Konyosti sadrisho maya.
Konyosti sadrisho maya. Right. So sandhi vibhajanam. We have done all these sandhis.
So is it kaha anyaha asti?
Very nice. Kaha anyaha asti. Which is both of these are your purva rupa sandhi.
Yeah.
Right. They are called what we call as the purva rupa sandhi, and you get the avagraha chinna. Correct.
Yeah. Sadrisho maya.
Sadrishaha maya. Now this is a visarga sandhi.
Yeah.
Which we'll study in the next book.
So this is because it is followed by either swara
a mrudu vyanjanam. No, it's followed by a mrudu vyanjanam.
Swara also, no? Like the earlier one, kaha anya is ko anya.
That is purva rupa. Kaha anyaha. Visarga changes. The visarga changes in, you have got kaha anyaha. So the visarga is followed by the akara.
Yeah. So that becomes o.
That becomes an ukara. The visarga becomes an ukara. Now, and u join together with gunasandhi and become ko.
So first step is ku anya, sir. Then after that becomes ko anya.
No, it becomes ka plus u, and anya remains anya only. No change.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
That is the first step. There, where if the visarga is followed by an akara, this is a very unique. This is a very unique combination. A visarga followed by an akara. That's it. Now, we are not talking of followed by anything else. We are only talking of a visarga followed by an akara. When a visarga is followed by an akara, the visarga changes into an ukara.
Yeah.
And now you have ka and u. And we know the ka has an a in it.
Ika. Yeah.
So the a plus u becomes a ko.
Yeah.
Right? First step. You get ko anya. Right? Good.
Yeah.
Now when we also know that when there is an okara which is followed by an akara, that akara is removed. We bring the avagraha chinna and we make it konya.
Yeah.
Right? This is what we call as the purva rupa sandhi.
Yeah.
Right? So in arriving at konya from kaha anya, we have used visarga sandhi, we have used guna sandhi.
Guna also is there. That is what I was thinking.
Guna also is there, and purva rupa is also.
Yeah.
So there are three sandhis coming into play.
Yeah.
When you making from kaha anya to konya, you have got three sandhis coming in the play. Right?
Yes.
And another visarga sandhi which we are seeing here. See, we will learn as we go. We will learn the visarga sandhi, but without really concentrating much on all the other types, right? But we must know. For example, here sadrishaha maya. In this case, you find the visarga followed by a mrudu vyanjanam. Right? So, what is a mrudu vyanjanam? What is a mrudu vyanjanam?
The last two columns.
Last three columns.
Last three columns. Okay. Yeah.
The first two columns are karkasha. The next three are the mrudu vyanjanams.
Yeah.
Good?
Yeah.
And in the avargya vyanjanams, ya, ra, la, va.
Yeah. Yeah.
These are your mrudu.
Yes. And then shasasaha is not.
Karkasha.
Karkasha.
Those are the karkasha. Right? See, when we talk of columns, the first two and the third, then that is for the vargya. Then what happens with the avargya? The avargya also has got mrudu and karkasha.
Yeah.
This is a very important conclusion, which is something which is very important to learn, because in many sandhis we come across this concept of whether it is followed by a Karkasha Vyanjana, whether it is followed by a Mrudu Vyanjana. Right? So it's very important to know the Karkasha and the Mrudu.
And that
Fine.
comes from the place of sound production.
That is another thing altogether. Another Uchcharana Sthana,
Yeah.
that is another kind of classification.
Okay. Okay.
Right? That is another kind of classification.
No, I
So
thought
we have got
the kha is more like a karkash. I mean, because of that, I thought. I mean, because it's a bit rough compared to a mrudu.
yes, but it doesn't talk about Uchcharana Sthana.
Okay, okay, understood. Yeah.
Right? They sound hard and these sound soft.
Yeah.
Let's put it this way.
Yeah.
Uchcharana Sthana is something even more, even something else.
Yeah, maybe this is about hearing, that is about speaking. This is based on.
Correct.
Okay.
What you are perceiving,
yeah,
and what you are speaking. The Uchcharana Sthana is more about when you speak.
Yes, that's right.
Okay. Good. So Sadrishaha Maya. Right? So here we are able to see the vibhaktis. Already now you must recognize. Kaha, what vibhakti?
Kaha is a Prathama vibhakti.
Prathama vibhakti ekavachanam pratipadikam kim.
Kim, yeah.
See, this should be you married to this thought, that as soon as you see a word, you must try to dissect.
Yeah.
Right? You must reach its pratipadikam, and from there you must use the vibhakti and try to understand, okay, this is Prathama vibhakti ekavachanam of the pratipadikam kim.
Right.
This should be a constant process. Right? Fine. Anyaha. Tell me. Anyaha.
Anyaha is also Prathama vibhakti.
Prathama vibhakti ekavachanam, the pratipadikam being anya.
Anya. Right.
Pratipadikam being anya. And
right.
Akaranta pullinga. Sadrishaha. Tell me.
Sadrishaha also
is
Prathama vibhakti ekavachanam.
Very nice. Maya, we know the Tritiya vibhakti ekavachanam of the pratipadikam asmad.
Yeah.
Right? So this should be, a constant thing which is playing in your background. Whenever you read a Sanskrit sentence, this should constantly be playing in your background.
Right.
Okay, let's go further.
And sir, just to remind myself, Tritiya is the meaning wise. What is it? Maya.
It is the upakaranam.
Upakaranam.
It's the karanam, the tool.
Yeah.
Right. That is one sense of the Tritiya, is that it becomes the tool. Right. Panini. So the question you must be asking is that what is the karakatvam? Get something? You should be asking what is the karakatvam, right? So what I mean by karakatvam is with what sense has this word been used? Correct? Now here it's not really karanam. If you see carefully.
So right. What is the meaning here then?
So Panini says that you can use Tritiya in two places. Right? One is as the karanam, as the tool, right? And other is can be used as karta.
Okay.
Very interesting, no? He says that you can use Tritiya vibhakti for karta also.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Right? Now you might say, how is that possible? Right?
Yeah.
So we can use Tritiya in the passive voice.
Yeah.
Right? Now in the English sentence, I read a book. Right? You don't have any Tritiya here. Correct? You have Prathama.
Yeah.
You have Dvitiya.
Yeah.
Correct? Now change the sentence into passive voice.
Yeah.
Is there a karanam? There is no karanam. Right? Is there a tool? Sort of. Is there any tool in the sentence? Aham pustakam pathami. There is no tool in the sentence. If I read a book, there is no tool given to me. Right?
Correct.
Now converted it into passive. He says you say the book is read by me.
Yeah.
Now me as in I has been brought into Tritiya vibhakti.
Correct.
Now, you are not the tool,
Correct. Correct.
right? You are not the tool. You are the karta. You are the person who is actually doing the action.
Yeah.
You are not a tool which is used by somebody else to do the action.
Okay. Okay, sir. Understood. Yeah.
Therefore, Tritiya Vibhakti can be used in two places.
Yeah.
So, Panini gives in the Sutram, he says, Kartru Karanayo Tritiya. He says, Kartru Karanayo Tritiya. So, you can use Tritiya in the sense of one thing is the Upakaranam, the tool, and the second sense is that the Karta also can become a Tritiya.
Okay.
That is what you are seeing here.
Yeah.
Right?
Understood.
Now you have the concept of Upapada,
Yes.
where it says, we'll study further, that wherever Sadrisha comes, right? Sadrisha means similar. Sadrisha means similar.
Yeah.
Right? So Sadrisha comes, wherever it comes, and there is a comparison. Right? What is being compared to goes into Tritiya.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Right? So this is the Upapada Vibhakti.
Yeah.
Where you don't ask what is the Karakatvam.
Yeah.
Upapada Vibhakti in short means there is the question of Karakatvam, the sense becomes immaterial.
Right.
It's inconsequential, not important.
Okay.
Right? So what he's saying, Kaha Anyaha Sadrisho Maya Asti. So who is there who is similar to me? So as soon as we saw the word Sadrishaha, that which is being compared to, right, goes into Tritiya. And what is that which is being compared to? I.
Okay.
There is nothing which is similar to me.
Yeah.
Right? Okay.
Yeah. So Maya is similar to me.
That is, the Karakatvam is gone.
Yeah. Yeah. Understood.
You don't talk about the sense. We
Right.
go by straight rules. That means Panini says, if Sadrisha comes, use Tritiya. Done.
Okay. एतत् सम्भाषणम् उच्चैः पठत अवगच्छत च विभक्त्यः.
What is the vibhakti of etat?
एतत् is prathama vibhakti, sir. Prathama vibhakti tat te tani. It could be second also.
So in this case, what is it?
Etat sambhashanam. This sambhashanam. Okay. So this is second vibhakti.
Why did you come to the conclusion that it's second vibhakti?
Because tum, the partha is that you, that is not there in the thing. You read the this thing following sambhashanam. So the following sambhashanam becomes second. Object becomes.
It becomes the object. That
Object.
means this is the thing which is going to be acted upon by the verb.
Yeah. So etat sambhashanam is the object here. Yeah.
Very nice. So etat sambhashanam uchchaihi patata. Uchchaihi abhyayam.
Okay.
See, every pada we must know.
Yeah.
Right. So uchchaihi is that abhyayam. Patata. What is patata?
Patata is lotlakara. Patata is lotlakara madhyama purusha.
Vachanam?
Ekavachanam.
Bahuvachanam.
Oh, patata.
Patatam.
Patha is there.
Patata. Right? Madhyama purusha ekavachanam is patha.
Yeah.
Dvivachanam is patatam.
Yes.
And bahuvachanam is patata. Good. Similarly, avagacchata. So you have what kind of a tingantam? What kind of a verb is this? Upasarga.
Upasarga.
Right? And gam dhatu, lot lakara, madhyama purusha, bahuvachanam.
Bahuvachanam. Yes.
Cha abhyayam. Right? See, I'm not going to follow this for every sentence.
Yeah, I think
but this is the movie which should play in the background.
Right.
Right? As soon as you read, your mind should start placing these words.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
let's read further.
रमेशः भोः भवान् कुत्र गच्छति? ओके महेशः देवालयं प्रति गच्छामि. Why prati silent?
We'll see. Why all those are highlighted? Let's read through this and let's see if you can tell me why they are highlighted.
Yeah, महेशः देवालयं प्रति गच्छामि. रमेशः भवता सह कः आगच्छति? महेशः मया सह मम पुत्रः आगच्छति. रमेश मया सह तु वयसा भवतः पुत्रेण सदृशः मम पुत्रः गोविन्दः अपि अस्ति. ओके महेशः मम पुत्रः पित्रैः विना कुत्रापि न गच्छति. रमेश भवान् इतः देवालयम् एव गच्छति किम्? महेश न अहम् आदौ देवालयं न गच्छामि. ततः पूर्वम् आपणं गच्छामि. रमेशः अस्तु आपणं गच्छामः. चिन्मयः मह्यं मधुरं क्रीणातु. महेशः वत्स देवालय गमनसमये मधुरं मास्तु. चिन्मयः मधुरम् आवश्यकमेव रोदिति. महेशः पुत्रक रोदनेन अलम्. देवदर्शनात् परं मधुरं श्रीमः. अस्तु गच्छामः तावत्.
Let's see now. What are these bold words? Can you?
These are all uppadams, I think, because we have seen.
These are all avyayams which invoke upapadav vibhaktis.
Okay.
Right? These are avyayams, right? Which invoke the use of a certain vibhakti.
Yeah.
Right? And those vibhaktis have no karakatvam. They are simply because they are upapada in the sense upa giving the sense of closeness.
Yeah.
Right. Pada is a word. So merely because of closeness to a word.
Yeah.
Right. Such a vibhakti is being used. So it's an upapada vibhakti.
Yeah.
Right? Fine. So Rameshaha. Bhoho Bhavan kutra gacchati. So Maheshaha Devalayam prati gacchami. Towards.
Oh, prati is towards.
So Devalayam gacchami would have been sufficient. Right. I go to the temple. Right. But what he's saying, I am going towards the temple. Aham Devalayam prati gacchami. Prati is to go towards something. Right. Gives you the sense of towards.
Yes.
Right. Bhavata saha ka agacchati. Sahayoge tritiya. Sahayoge tritiya. So along with you, who is coming? Correct. So the Pratipadikam bhavat. Right. We know bhavat, bhavan, bhavanto, bhavantah. We have studied this. Right. Bhavantam, bhavanto, bhavatah.
Yes.
Tritiya vibhakti. Right. Bhavata, bhavadvyam, bhavatbihi. Bhavata is tritiya ekvachanam of the Pratipadikam bhavat.
Yeah.
Right. So bhavata saha kaha agacchati. Maya saha mama putraha agacchati. Right. So here you are also seeing sahayoge tritiya.
Yeah.
Along with saha, use tritiya vibhakti.
Yeah.
Correct?
Yeah.
Right. So somebody asks you, why have you used tritiya vibhakti? Then you say, because it's an upapada vibhakti. Right. It is not because of karakatvam. Right?
Correct. Yeah.
Maya saha tu. No, I'm not going to read the Vayasa there. Maya saha tu bhavataha putrena sadrishaha mama putraha govindaha api asti. Along with me, Maya saha, Bhavatah putreణ sadrishah. As soon as you get see sadrishah, use tritiya. So there is similar to. Now similar to whom? Bhavatah putreణ sadrishah. Right? Along with me, right? Mama putrah Govindah api asti. Right? And this Govindah is similar to your son. Right? And then when you say similar to your son, then your son will go into which vibhakti? Tritiya. Because you have used sadrisha. Right? Bhavatah putreణ sadrisha. Right? Now, what is the, if I say something is similar to something, right? Then what is the parameter? Is it height? Is it fairness?
This age.
Is age.
Yeah.
So, bhavata maya saha tu vayasa, by age.
Yeah.
Right? Now here age becomes a tool.
Yeah. Correct.
Right? So you are measuring this boy and that boy with what tool? With the tool of the age.
Yeah.
And then coming to a conclusion that these two are similar.
So Vayasa is Tritiya Vibhakti.
Tritiya. Pratipadikam is Vayas.
Okay.
So Vayas is Sakaranta Napumsakalinga.
Yeah.
So Vayaha, like Manaha, Manasi, Manausi. So Vayaha, Vayasi, Vayaus.
Yeah.
Right? Then you have Vayasa. Correct? We are good now. Obviously now it's a Halanta word, and I don't know the entire table. I don't know. Right? That's what we are going to study now. Right? Later. So by age, right? Along with me, my son Govinda also is there, who is similar to your son. Good.
Yeah.
So why have you used Putrena?
Yeah.
Putrena, because Sadrisha is there.
Okay. Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
Mama putraha mitraihi vina kutrapi na gacchati. See, Savarna Dirgha Sandhi, kutra api. Kutra plus api, kutra api. Right? Now, vina yoge tritiya. Putraihi, mitraihi vina. Without friends, my son does not go anywhere. Right?
Yeah.
Bhavan itah devalayam eva gacchati kim? Right? Bhavan itah from here. Itah from here. Devalayam eva gacchati kim? Are you going to the temple only from here? He answers, na. Aham adau devalayam na gacchami. Right? What do you think is adau?
Adau.
What kind of sounds can you remember in the entire table?
No,
right?
it sounds like a Dvitiya.
End in O.
Dvitiya. It sounds like a Dvitiya.
Okay, that is one way where you have Ramaha, Ramau, Ramaha. Very nice. Where else do you find the O?
There is one more place which is it's Saptami, is it? I'm not.
Very nice, very nice. Saptami Ekavachanam
Saptami.
of Ukaranta and Ikaranta Pratipadikam.
Correct. Yeah.
Where there are G Shabda, the G Shabda,
Gai we have seen, no? Gai something.
So we have seen Harau, Gurau, Mama Bhaktihi, Harau Asti. I have devotion. My devotion is in Hari. So Harau Mama Bhaktihi Asti. Right? So this could be what? Adu or Adi. The Pratipadikam can be Adu or Adi.
Correct.
Right? Yeah. I don't know any word called with Adu, so it must be Adi. So in the beginning.
Okay.
Right? In the beginning, aham devalayam na gacchami. Right? Tataha purvam ततः पूर्वम आपणम गच्छामि. Apanam shop. Right. Tataha purvam yoge panchami.
Oh, right.
Again, another upapadav. Right. Now you will see here where is the panchami? The panchami sense coming from tataha. Right. Tataha is an avyaya padam. Right. So I told you that if you want to use any word instead of panchami vibhakti, you can add taha. For example, aham nagarat agachami. I am coming from a city. I can say I am aham nagarataha agachami.
Yeah.
The taha gives the sense of the panchami vibhakti. Right? You add taha straight away to a word, and then it gives the sense of the panchami vibhakti without using the vibhakti itself. I don't have to say nagarat. You can say nagarataha. Right? So that tataha purvam, before that,
Yeah.
right? Apanam gacchami. Right? Purvam yoge panchami. Good. Astu apanam gacchamaha. Mahyam maduram krinatu. Right? Krinatu, the kri dhatu. The kri dhatu, the kriyadi gana dhatu. That is the 9th gana dhatu. Right? So by krinatu lot lakara prathama purusha ekvachanam. Correct? So by what? Maduram. Right?
Yeah.
For whom? For me.
Yeah.
So Mahyam Chaturthi, Maduram Dvitiya, Kridatu, Kridatu, Lot Lakara, Prathama Purusha, Ekvachana.
Correct.
Good?
Yeah.
Vatsa, oh son.
Yeah.
Devalaya Gamana Samaye Maduram Mastu.
Yeah.
Right? Devalayam Gamana Samaye Maduram Mastu.
Yes.
Not necessary. Correct? So Chinmaya, the Putraha Vadati, Maduram Avashyakam Rodit cries. Putrakaha, sorry, Putraka, hey Putraka. Putraka is,
why Putraka? Putra will not come.
Putraka is, the loving way of, calling out to the son is Putraka.
Oh.
Right? With love, Rodanena alam. See, one more abhyaya padam. Alam. Right? Alam is used in the paryaptyartha. Paryapti artha. That means enough.
Okay.
So in English we say enough of crying.
Oh, okay.
Right? But here alam yoge tritiya.
Alam yoge tritiya. Okay.
Rodanena alam. Right? So you get the sense. It says bahut ho gaya, enough of crying. So rodanena alam. Fine. Alam yoge tritiya.
Tritiya comes as a otherwise instrument, right? I mean, upakaranam.
Comes an instrument, but here Panini said, if alam is there, use tritiya.
So these are all have to be sort of remembered, is it?
This has to be remembered. No choice. So you can make a table and say, okay, alam yoge tritiya, saha yoge tritiya, vina yoge tritiya, prati yoge dvitiya, purvam yoge panchami.
Okay. Okay.
Right? See, if you see carefully, there is some sense hidden in it, which gives. You see, when you say purvam, you have the concept of separation, viyoga. That means, if we say purvam, that means there is something before and something after. No?
Okay.
Doesn't it give you a sense of something is there before and then there is something after? That means you are creating a separation. Viyoga is being created, right? And therefore Panchami.
Yeah, so that is why I was hoping for some logic.
Yeah, so there is logic in it. Right? Devadarshanat param, you see now. Param. Right? After param. Purvam before, Param after, right? So we are expecting Param Yoge also, just like Purvam Yoge Panchami, Param Yoge Api Panchami. Right? So Devadarshanat Param Madhuram Svikurmaha. Right? Good.
Yes.
Astu. Gachamaha Tavat. Svikurmaha accept. Right? It's like, these words Svikurmaha, no, is to make one's own.
Okay.
It actually means that. It's
Okay.
Swa and Kr.
Okay.
And then Panini gives a Dirgha Ikara. You remove the Akara. The Swa has one Akara, right? So he says remove the Akara, put an Ikara.
Okay.
Right? So what he tries to tell you is that when there is a transformation of an object, that means that object was not yours,
Yeah.
right? But
Yeah.
then you have made it yours.
Right. Right.
In that sense, you can change the Akara to a Dirgha Ikara and make
Okay.
it Svi Kurma.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Achu, Astu, Gachamaha, Tavat. Tavat is tab tak chale. Until then, let's go.
Yeah.
Right? So, he's saying that we go to the sweet shop, to buy the sweets later.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right? Until then, let's go to the temple now. Right?
Yeah.
Yes. Read the Avadheyam.
Avadheyam. Gita Sopanasya Prathama Bhage Vayam Saha Vina Purataka इत्येतादृशानां पदानां प्रयोगं ज्ञातवन्तः तेषां प्रयोगे का विभक्तिः भवति इत्यपि ज्ञातवन्तः अस्मिन् पाठे अन्येषां केषाञ्चित् पदानां प्रयोगं जानीमः
It's written Janamaha.
Janama. There's no.
Oh, there's a spelling mistake then. Janimaha.
Okay.
Ja, ni, dirgha, maha.
So this meaning, sir, Gita Sopanasya Prathame Bhage.
Gita Sopanasya Prathama Bhage.
Yeah.
Vayam Jnatavantaha.
Yeah.
So let's break the sentence.
Correct.
Gita Sopanasya Prathama Bhage, in the first part of the Gita Sopanam, Vayam Jnatavantaha, we came to know. What did we come to know? Kim Jnatavantaha? Prayogam Jnatavantaha. The use. Kesham Prayogam Jnatavantaha. Ityeta etadrushanam padanam prayogam Jnatavantaha. Right? What kind of words? Saha, Vina, Purataha.
Okay.
Words like this, right? We learned the use of words such as Saha, Vina, Purataha in the Prathama Bhaga of the Gita Sopanam.
Correct.
Tesham prayoge ka vibhaktihi iti api jnatavantah. Tesham prayoge, in the use of these words, what vibhakti is to be used? Ka vibhaktihi iti api jnatavantah. That also we came to know.
Yeah.
See, we learned words like Saha, Vina, Purataha, Prishtataha. Right? You remember that yogi sitting on the asana and all that. Yes. There we learned these words. Yeah. We also learned along with these words what vibhakti is to be used.
Yeah.
Asmin pate anyesham keshanchit padanam prayogam janimaha.
Asmin is asmin.
Asmin pate, in this pata.
Yeah.
Right? Now you have a pratipadikam called idam.
Yeah.
See, we have done pratipadikam.
Yeah.
Tad.
Yeah.
We have done pratipadikam etad. There is one more pratipadikam called idam.
Yeah.
Right? Obviously, these are all sarvanama pronouns.
Yeah. Yeah.
And idam is like etad.
Okay.
Idam is like etad. Right? Yeah. interestingly, they are not all similar, but for the sake of our understanding, we will say they are similar. So idam is like ether.
Okay.
Okay. There is
So-
one more pratipadikam adas, which is treated like tad.
Okay.
So tad and adas are similar meaning,
Yeah.
and etad and idam are similar meaning. Right? So the pratipadikam idam in the pullinga or in the napunsakalinga, saptami vibhakti ekavachanam is asmin. You remember tasmin, etasmin. Here in this case, asmin.
Yeah. The Sankalpa mantra, it comes a lot.
So asmin is the pratipadikam idam.
Okay.
Right? The Sankalpa mantra. So in this, asmin is in this. Saptami ekavachanam of the pratipadikam idam.
Yeah. Asmin vartamane, something like that.
So asmin vartamane in this present.
Okay. Yeah.
Asmin pathe anyesham. See, the pratipadikam anya.
Yeah.
Right? Being a sarvanama, it doesn't become anyanam. You see, Sashti Vibhakti Bahuvachanam.
Yeah.
Sashti Vibhakti Bahuvachanam of Sarvanama Padams. Right? You get the Sham, Anye Sham.
Yeah.
Otherwise, what does it become? You get the Nam. If you have, for example, Rama,
yeah, Ramana.
then you Ramasya, Ramayoho, Ramanam.
Anyanam or something should have come. Yeah.
It should have become Anyanam.
Yeah, yeah.
Right? So now, Panini says, when there is a Savanama Padam, you have Anyesham.
Okay.
Right? Good. Anyesham, Keshan, Chit. Some other words, Keshan, Chit. I told you that Chit and Chana are added to give the uncertainty. They are added to Kim to give you a sense of uncertainty. That means let us come to we are learning Ani Maha, right? Okay, Janama also is fine. Then it becomes Lot Lakaram.
That's what. But but it's okay, sir. Jani Maha is also okay.
So Janama also is fine. Janama is Lot Lakara, Uttama Purusha Ekavachanam. Bahuvachanam. Sorry, Vayam Janama. Right? Good.
Janama. Okay. Yeah.
Right. So it is let us know the prayoga of other similar words.
Right.
Right. Okay. Let's go further.
Prati. You said is towards, no sir? Towards.
So here you get some sort of directivity, right? And that directivity is to give you emphasis.
Right.
Yes. Read the sentence.
So Prati Sanjaya Dhritarashtram Prati Avadat.
Sanjaya Dhritarashtram Prati Avadat. So Sanjaya spoke to Dhritarashtra. Now
two the meaning of
two. Spoke to, but then here Sanjaya Dhritarashtram Avadat also would have been fine.
Yeah.
But here you are giving some sort of an emphasis.
Yeah. So it have to be followed by
has to be followed by Dvitiya.
No, I'm saying that Prati doesn't have to be in the sense of Gamanakriya, in the sense moving. It doesn't have to
any sort of directivity. That means when you speak to somebody also there is directivity. Yeah. So Prati gives you the sense of a direction.
More of to than towards in this context.
In this, yes.
Yeah. Okay. Arjunaha Kauravassenam Prati Sanketam Kritavan.
See, here you're getting your towards the Kaurava Sena. Arjuna made a sign, made a sanketa.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Chatraha Gurum Prati Prishtavan.
Yes. Right. So in this sentence, Chhatraha Gurum Prashtaman also would have been fine.
Yeah.
Right. Now you see the conclusion.
Yeah. Prati iti padasya yoge dvitiya vibhaktihi bhavati.
Very nice. This is the conclusion now.
Yeah.
Right. Prati yoge dvitiya.
Yeah. Prati
Fine.
yoge. Yeah. Dik.
Dik.
Yeah. Dik means a dik.
Dik is condemnation.
Oh, okay.
So dik is ninda. You are criticizing something, right?
Yeah.
You're condemning something.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Dik tvam.
Hmm.
Dik kauravan.
Hmm.
Dik apinam. Dik iti
So
padasya.
it's like saying shame on you.
Yeah.
It's like shame on you, shame on the Kauravas,
Yeah.
shame on the sinners.
Okay. So dik iti padasya yoge dvitiya vibhaktihi bhavati.
Very nice. See the Pratipadikam papin. Papin. The one who has got papa is papin.
Okay.
And the Dvitiya Vibhakti is papinam. Right? Tvam we know Yushmad. Pratipadikam Yushmad. Right? Tvam Yuvam Yuyam. Right? Tvam Yuvam Yushman.
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
So see the Dvitiya Vibhakti. Then Kauravan. Dvitiya Bhavachanam. Right?
Yeah. Alam. Alam vishadena. Alam kudrishtya. Alam karpanyena. Alam iti padasya yoge dvitiya vibhaktihi bhavati. Alam.
Right. So enough of despondency. Enough of your evil look. Enough of Karpanya is Krupana is miser. Krupana is miser. Right? So Karpanya is the quality of the miser.
Okay.
Krupana is miser. Karpanya is the quality of the miser.
Yeah. So Vishada is grief, right? Grief.
Vishada is despondency.
Despondent.
Grief.
Okay, grief.
More complicated word, despondency.
Yeah, kudrishya.
Kudrishtya. Kudrishtya is a evil look, evil eye.
Okay.
Right? Kudrishtya alam. Karpanyena alam.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Suchana.
Now,
yeah.
Now read the Suchana.
Alam iti paryaप्त्यर्थे api prayujyate.
See now, what did you find here? Did you find the paryaptyartha in this also? In the use of this, for example, alam rodanena. That means, enough of your crying. It's enough. Ho gaya. I don't want any more. See, the same artha is there. Right? The paryaptyartha is there in this also. Right? Can you think of some other paryaptyartha? You read the Suchana and then you'll understand a very fine difference in the paryaptyartha.
Okay. Iti paryaptyartha api prayujyate. Tatra tu chaturthi vibhaktihi eva bhavati.
So you see, there is other places where there is other place of paryaptyartha. For example, you say that Bhima was more than enough for Duryodhana.
Okay.
That means you don't need anybody else. Only one Bhima is enough to handle Duryodhana. Right? Bhima was enough.
वो काफी है.
काफी है.
काफी.
Right?
Okay.
Correct. So you see the same paryaptyartha in both the cases.
Yeah.
See, what they are trying to imply here is that paryaptyartha is only there in the second case. But in the previous case also, paryaptyartha is there. When you say enough of crying, that means what? That I don't want any more crying.
True. Yeah.
Correct. The same paryaptyartha is there.
Hmm.
Correct. See, read the udaharanam.
Bhimaha Duryodhanaya alam.
Bhimaha Duryodhanaya alam. Right. So you see here Duryodhanaya. Correct. See, enough for Duryodhana. Bhimaha.
Yeah. Bhimaha Duryodhanasya nigrahane samarthaha ityarthaha.
Correct. Good. It means, what do you understand in both these cases? The Chaturthi is used when there are two things, one enough for the other.
Okay. Yeah.
Correct. But in the previous case, you have, when you say alam rodhanena, that means you don't have two things.
Yeah.
The crying is, it has become more than what I can bear, sort of thing. Right? So when there are two things, one enough for the others, you have to use Chaturthi.
Yeah.
And there is only one thing which has crossed its limit.
Okay.
Right? That you use Tritiya.
Okay.
Fine.
Yeah.
So now you see alam yoge Tritiya, alam yoge Chaturthi api.
Yeah.
Two things.
Yeah. Sadrisha. Maya sadrishaha anyaha kaha asti. Draupadya sadrishi mahila virala. Kurukshetram narakena sadrisham jatam.
So these are called tulya artha. That means when you are comparing two things, right? Tulya artha. Right?
Yeah. So we are saying that Maya sadrisha anyaka asti. Who is like me?
Who is similar to me?
Yeah, who is similar to me?
So what are you comparing? Two things you are comparing. You are comparing me and you are comparing others.
Yeah. What is Virala, sir? Virala?
Virala, rare.
Okay. Draupadi Mahila is rare. Okay.
Women like Draupadi are rare.
Okay. Kurukshetram narakena sadrisham jatam.
So the Kurukshetra became similar to what? Naraka. Right? Kurukshetram jatam.
Okay.
And narakena sadrisham. Right? Do you see how the sadrishaha, sadrishi, sadrisham?
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Good?
Yes.
Okay.
So one question I have. You said all these are avyayams, but Sadrisha is changing.
No, Sadrisha is not an avyayam.
Oh, Sadrisha is not an avyayam. Okay.
Sadrisha is not an avyayam.
Okay.
But still upapadav. You have got an upapadav along with it. As soon as you see Sadrisha, it has to become.
So Sadrisha is not an avyayam. Okay.
No. Sadrisha is not an avyayam.
Yeah, because Sadrisha also came. Yeah. Okay.
So because you are seeing change, no? You are seeing change in the form.
No, I thought in the previous thing, whatever is in bold, is all.
No. Not all are avyayams.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah. So
I told you, why Agni is called Anala. I told you. Another name for Agni.
No, something like unsatisfied or something. It's
not enough.
Not enough.
Ala.
Allah. Yeah. You told us. Yeah.
Alam is enough, and this guy says not enough. I want everything.
So tulyartakasya sadrisha shabdasya yoge tritiya vibhaktihi bhavati.
So in the tulyartha, we have to use tritiya, right? Yeah. Now you see one more vibhakti can be used.
Yeah, shashti vibhaktihi api bhavati. Udaharanam Kalidasasya sadrishaha kavihi anyaha nasti.
Very nice. So this could have been, mama sadrishaha anyaha kaha asti. Also could have been possible. और द्रौपद्याः सदृशी महिला विरला और कुरुक्षेत्रम नरकस्य सदृशम जातम.
So it's also
That means
possible.
what? It's possible. So now sadrisha, the upapad vibhaktis that can be used are either tritiya or shashti.
Okay.
Sorry.
ज्ञानवानपि स्वस्य प्रकृतेः सदृशं चेष्टते.
ज्ञानवान अपि स्वस्याः प्रकृतेः सदृशम. You see how shashti is coming. स्वस्याः प्रकृतेः सदृशम चेष्टते. Chestate is to make effort.
Okay.
Chestate, right? So the wise, Lord Krishna says this in the third adhyaya. He says Jnanavan api, the one who is wise, the one who has wisdom, he also behaves as per his own prakriti, right? He behaves similar to what his prakriti is making him behave. Even though he knows that he is doing something wrong, his inbuilt prakriti is not allowing him to act wise.
Right.
So do you see prakritehe?
Yes.
Sashti. It
Yes.
is not. It could have been. It could have been. Swaya prakritya sadrisham chestate. Also possible.
Tritiya also possible. Okay.
Tritiya also possible.
Okay.
Okay.
ऋते संस्कृतात् ऋते मूलतः न ज्ञायते.
So what sense does it tell you? Sanskritat rite.
Without is it? Without?
Exactly. It's not exactly without. It would be, apart from.
Okay.
So you set something aside. You set something aside. So when you set something aside, you are creating viyoga.
Okay.
And then viyoga has to have panchami.
Okay.
So sanskritat rite gitayaha moolartah na nyayate. Right?
Okay, sir.
See now here nyayate. See, we are going one step ahead. The true meaning, the basic meaning, the fundamental meaning of the Gita is not known, right?
Yeah.
Without the study of Sanskrit, right?
Yeah.
So Sanskritat rite Gitayaha moolartah na nyayate. Now tell me, sentences in passive voice, right? So you can always say is not known by whom, right? The karta is not known,
Right.
right?
Correct.
The karta is not known and
Yeah.
need not be known.
Yeah.
See, in making sentences, we choose the voice,
Correct. Correct.
either active voice or passive voice.
Right.
So in Sanskrit, we have got kartari prayoga, active voice, karmani prayoga, which is passive voice. We have got two more. In Sanskrit, has got four voices.
I see. Okay.
Which somehow English doesn't seem to have that at all.
Right. Right.
So there are two more voices. One is called bhave prayoga, and the fourth is called karma kartru prayoga.
Okay.
It's very interesting. English, we don't have it at all.
Right.
Right. So why do we use active voice? When you want to show, when you want to lay emphasis on who is doing an action. Correct? You use active voice. If you want to say, I am reading, right? You want to show, give emphasis on who is doing this action.
Right, sir.
You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Reading what is unimportant.
Right. Right.
In that case, I use active voice.
Right, sir.
When I want to use the karma, the object, as having more priority, then I say the book is read. I want to show what? I want to show more emphasis is on the thing that is being read.
Right.
By whom? Not important.
Oh, yeah. Right. Right.
Correct? Fine.
Correct. Correct.
And in the process of a sentence where you are communicating an idea, either the karta is important. If I want to specify the emphasis is on the karta, the doer. Right. Second option I told you, when the emphasis is on the action, is on the thing on which the action is being done. Second option. Third option. Why don't we give importance to the action itself?
Right.
There are three things, right?
Correct.
Right. Now English doesn't have that. Giving importance to the action itself.
Right.
The person who is doing the action is unimportant.
Correct. Correct.
Correct. Possible, no?
Right.
You want to only talk of the action being there. That is what is called bhave prayoga.
Right. Okay. Okay.
Right. And then there is one more. Karma kartru prayoga. I can just tell you. For example, you say that a pot is created. Right. Now the pot cannot create itself, no.
Yes.
Right. But if you are observing only the pot being created, then you see that the pot is getting created. Though the karta is somebody else. The potter is sitting there and making the pot. Right. But if you don't see the pot and you are seeing only the pot being created, then you will say pot is being created. The pot comes into being.
Okay.
This is called karma kartru prayoga.
Oh. Okay.
Four prayogas.
Okay.
Four voices.
Okay.
Right? So here you see what? Gitayaha moolartah na nyayate maya, for example.
Correct.
Right. By me, by you, by somebody. Not important.
Yeah.
Let's read further.
Krishna sadhyaha.
Correct. So Krishna Dhrute, if it was not for Krishna, the Pandavas Vijaya was impossible.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Dharmat rute dharmarajah na jivati.
Dharmat rute, without dharma,
yeah,
Dharmaraja cannot live.
Yeah.
He is not living.
Yeah. Rute iti padasya yoge panchami vibhaktihi bhavati. Vina ityasya yaha artha saha eva artha rute ityasya api.
Iti asya api. Right? So the same meaning you get as vina.
Okay.
Like without.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Now we go to vina.
But rute yoge panchami. Rute yoge nothing else.
Yeah. Yeah.
Rute yoge nothing else.
Yeah.
Right? Now let's see what happens to vina.
Jnanam vina jivanam kashtakaram.
So here jnanam is in Dvitiya Vibhakti.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Jnanam vina jivanam kashtakaram.
Correct.
So here with jnanam is in Dvitiya Vibhakti.
Correct.
Fine. Okay. Next.
Jnanena vina jivanam kashtakaram. Jnanena vina.
Jnanena vina jivanam kashtakaram.
Yeah.
Tritiya also is possible.
Yeah. Jnanat vina jivanam kashtakaram.
Panchami also is possible.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. So Panchami, Jnanena vina also possible.
Jnanena vina also possible. Jnanat vina also possible. Right? Good.
Vina iti padasya yoge dvitiya tritiya vibhaktihi bhavatah iti janimaha. Tasya yoge panchami vibhaktihi api bhavati iti visheshaha.
So all the three vibhaktis can be used. with Hina. You can use Dvitiya, you can use Tritiya, you can use Panchami. All three. And there's no logic in it. We see many people try to attach logic to it. There is no logic at all whatsoever. Panini said, with Vina, use these three. That's it, done. Good.
Purva para. युद्धात् पूर्वं कृष्णः सन्धि निमित्तं गच्छति.
युद्धात् पूर्वं, you see, पूर्व योगे पंचमी.
Yeah. युद्धात् पूर्वं कृष्णः सन्धि निमित्तं गच्छति.
He goes, before the war, he goes for seeing if there is a sandhi possible. There is a what do you call it? There is a possibility of cooperation.
Yeah.
To avoid the war.
Yeah.
See, sandhi nimittam gacchati. He goes and asks for 5 villages, no?
Yeah.
So he goes for sandhi nimittam. When युद्धात् पूर्वम.
सांख्य योगात् पूर्वम अर्जुन विषाद योगः.
Very nice. We know before the Sankhya Yoga, you have Arjuna Vishada Yoga.
विश्वरूप दर्शनात् पूर्वम अर्जुनः दिदृक्षुः आसीत्.
Didrukshuhu. Right? Yes, a very interesting word. Didrukshuhu is one minute. Let me see if I can write. Just 1 minute.
Yeah.
So here you find this is the this pratyaya is added to a dhatu, right? And the meaning of this becomes a new dhatu. This becomes a new dhatu.
Okay.
Right? Now, what is the meaning of this new dhatu? It means to wish.
Correct. You had mentioned it. Yeah.
To do this action, whatever this action which is shown by this dhatu.
Yeah, like mumukshaha and all that. You had explained that. Yeah.
Right. So you have here the drukshuhu.
Yeah.
Is the one who wishes to see.
Yeah.
Didrukshuhu is the one who wishes to see. Right? It comes from the drish plus sun. Got it?
Yes, sir.
So Didrukshuhu is roughly translated as curious.
Yeah.
It's roughly translated as curious. Right? Somehow I'm not very happy with that translation. I'm not very happy with that translation, but then what to do? We accept it with the translation.
Yeah.
So it is Didrukshuhu is I will say is the one who wishes to see and not curious. Right? So Vishwarupa Darshanat Purvam.
Yes.
Before the Vishwarupa Darshana, Arjuna was wishing to see.
Yes.
Dhyanat Darshanat Param.
Dhyanat Purvam Manaha Prakshubdham Bhavati.
Jnanat Purvam
Dhyanat
Purvam Manaha
Prakshubdham Bhavati.
Prakshubdham. Kshubdha is wanting to know. desirous of knowing. Uh, Shubdha is, what should I say? Hungry. It's hungry, right? Before knowledge, the mind is in a state of wanting.
Okay.
Shubdam and prakarshena shubdam. So shubdam, right? Extremely wanting to know, that state.
Yeah. Yuddhat param dukham bhavati.
Very nice. Yuddhat param dukham bhavati. After the war, there is sorrow.
Sankhya yogat param karma yoga.
Very nice. We know what comes after Sankhya Yoga.
Yeah. Right? Vishwarupa darshanat param saha bhitah.
Right. So he got scared after the Vishwarupa darshana. Right.
Dhyanat param shantihi prapyate. Shantihi prapyate. Okay.
Fine.
So purvam param itayoho padayoho yoge panchami vibhaktihi bhavati.
Very nice. So now you are very clear.
Right.
With along with purva and para, you have panchami vibhakti.
Suchana. Right? Anayoho visheshanattvena prayoge api panchami vibhaktihi bhavati. Udaharanam buddhehe paraha paramatma.
Right. Beyond the buddhi, beyond the intellect is paramatma. Right. Beyond paraha. Right. Or after, you can say.
Yeah.
Right. But it sounds better with beyond. Beyond the intellect is paramatma.
So similarly, manasaha para buddhihi.
Yeah, correct. Right, because buddhihi is an ikaranta strilinga padam.
Correct.
Right. So para buddhihi.
So the param is not avyayam.
No. Para is not an avyayam.
Param is not an avyayam.
Purva is not an avyayam.
Purva and param is not avyayam. Okay.
Not avyayam. Right.
Okay.
Very nice. Purva and para are sarvanama.
Okay, sir.
Okay, they are not normal nouns, they are sarvanama.
Okay.
So Sashti Vibhakti of Purva and Para, right? Will be what? Will it be Paranam or Purvanam? Paresham, Purvesham.
Okay. Oh, I see.
The Purva and Para, Panini brings them as a Sarvanama.
Okay.
Right? See, we understand Sarvanama as our whatever we have studied in Hindi grammar, Marathi grammar, we have found that Sarvanama is a pronoun.
Right, sir. Right.
But I told you that in the Paninian system of thought, there is nothing called pronoun. As in what we think that something is used in the place of something. So Panini says whatever is in the Sarvadi Gana is Sarvanama, done, finished.
Okay.
There is a Gana, there is a group of words which are in the Sarvadi Gana.
Okay, sir. Okay.
All those words are Sarvanama, done, finished.
Oh, I see.
Even the word Vishwa, I don't know whether I told you this one.
So this is very similar. Anya is also similar then.
Anya also comes in Sarvanama.
Correct.
Right? So you have a Gana called Sarvadi Gana. I can send you a list of the Sarvadi Gana words.
Okay.
Right? And what does it mean? A family of words which begins with Sarva.
Right.
You have got the first word is Sarva, and then you have got Sarva, Adi, then you have got Vishwa. Now you will say, why Vishwa is a Sarvanama? Right? Vishwa, we know that Vishwa means Jagat. Right? That is one meaning. But Vishwa is also, being a part of the Sarvadigana, is also a Sarvanama. So you have Have you seen this?
Yeah, Vishwe Deva. Deva. Yes,
Right.
sir.
Then what is this? What is Vishwe Devaha? What is Vishwe? What vibhakti is Vishwe? Prathama vibhakti bhavachanam. It means Sarve Devaha. See, Vishwa is an akaranta naputsakilinga padam when it means Jagat. In which case Vishwe will become what? Saptami ekavachanam. So I can say Vishwe Janaha Charanti. In the world, people are going around. See, Saptami ekavachanam. But here, Prathama bhavachanam. Right? Vishwe is not in the world. Here Vishwe is
Survey.
Sarve. Got it clear?
So in Shraddha Karyam and all, there is one person who is Vishwe Deva. One person is a Pitru. One person who is a Pitru who comes and eats. No, Vishwe Deva must be this one only.
Then Vishwe Deva is all gods.
All the Devas. He is representative of all the gods.
All the gods. Yes. It's not in the world.
Yeah, understood. Yeah.
Right. So Vishwa happens to be in the Sarvadhigana. Right. Yeah. So Vishwasmin.
So Jagat word also is in Sarvadhigana? No.
No. Jagat is not a Sarvadhigana. Jagat is a normal word.
Jagat in the context, Jagat meaning of Vishwa, is it a separately included in some other Gana or this one?
It's in some other Gana. No, it's not in Sarvadhigana.
That's what.
The Jagat meaning of Vishwa is in the normal some other Gana. Right. But what Panini says, anything that is in Sarvadhigana becomes Sarvanam. That's it. Only definition of Sarvanama is that. Nothing else. Right? In English, we try to say a pronoun is something that stands for another noun and we try to give it so many other meanings. That meaning is not applicable in this. Right? So, you got, suppose somebody's name is Purva.
Yeah.
Right? And there is one Purvaha. Right? There are two Purvas, Purvau. And there are many boys whose names are Purva. Then they become Purvaha.
Right.
They don't become Purve.
Right, sir. Right. Correct, sir.
Get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, I think we'll do the Abhyasa next time.
Sure.
Fine?
Right, sir.
So we are doing Upapadas. We'll study these words in greater detail.
Yeah.
Right? We'll see some of their applications as well. Right? And then we'll start with Halanta.
Okay, sir. Right, sir. Namo Namaha. Thank you. Dhanyavada. Right, sir. Bye.
Bye.